In 2014, I got diagnosed with hypothyroidism and Hashimoto's autoimmune disease. I wasn't performing at work well. I was exhausted all the time. I would sleep for 10 hours and wake up and like fall asleep driving to work in the morning. And it got to the point where I just decided, you know what, God is so good and his will is the will and his timing is everything. And like, maybe this isn't meant to be healed. Maybe it's just not. Maybe this is my burden to carry. Maybe this is part of my story. This is who I am. So when I started coming to Zeal, I joined the social media team. And one night we had what started as just a general meeting about what we were doing. And it turned into a really awesome night of prayer. And somebody there needed healing for something, and we were all praying over her, and someone was sitting next to me who I had just met maybe like 2 weeks before, and she grabbed my arm and she said, "You need something healed too. Don't be afraid to pray for yourself. Don't feel bad to pray for yourself." And at that point, I remember putting my hand on my thyroid and thinking, God, if you want it to be healed, it can be. And they were asking her at the time, like, do you really believe that God can heal you? And I remember thinking for her, yeah, of course God can heal her. Of course he can. He's so good. Of course he can heal her. And then when she said it to me, my instinct was to just say, well, God, if you want to. It's okay if you don't. I can live with this. I'm not gonna die from this. It's okay. And I said, can we just pray? I've been off medication for 10 months. Can we just pray that it's decent, that it's okay? And one of the leaders in the group literally put her hand up and she said, no, total healing. That mustard seed that she had planted in me, that like, if she believes it, I can believe it. And I just started saying it. When I went into the doctor's office, I said, like, it's gonna be total healing. I told my friends, I'm going to get blood work and I'm expectant for total healing. And I walked in and I sat down and we were talking to the doctor. And nonchalantly, this is a brand new doctor. He's never seen any of my blood work before. I mean, I have a folder this thick of blood work and he's never seen any of it. And nonchalantly, he said like, well, there's no sign of hypothyroidism, blah, blah, blah. And I said, I'm sorry, did you just say there's no sign of hypothyroidism? Like this thing that I've had for 7-10 years, like no sign. And he said, well, your numbers aren't optimal, but they're not bad. Like you don't need to be on medication. And I just like stepped back and I was like, no, you don't understand. I've been on a lot of medication for years. And I think that he was a little taken back that he doesn't know what I've been through. It's a brand new doctor. So I think he was a little like weirded out by me because I'm like, no, you don't understand. God did this. Like God took it away. And then we're going through the other stuff of my blood work and he said, oh, and we checked you for PCOS and you don't have that either. And I was like, so I don't have anything that I've had for 10 years. To walk out of a doctor's office after 10 years, like not having a prescription was like the craziest thing that could ever happen. Like I didn't think ever in my life that I would not have that. It's so cool and it gives me so much hope and faith that I cannot wait to see what else happens in this church. Like this is a house of miracles.